I made this video. It is a very amateur tutorial. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this, and I just did it because my wife wants me to. I'm an accountant, I'm not a carpenter, but I hope you find it useful and have some good tips and tricks. And here it is. If I can do it, you can do it. So this 2x4 is going to turn into the frame. We're putting a floating shelf here. So the way it works is you have this frame and then pieces that stick out like this, and then you just rest, you make a box and you slide the box into it. That's the goal. So here we go. So I've made the back. What I'm doing now is I'm making these little pieces. These are going to come out and form the support. So I'm just marking the length here where it is and sawing them off. Alright, so I'm going to take this off, but I just went and screwed where the studs are just to make sure that the frame is good. And then you're going to leave space here, 5/8 for these pieces, which are going to be the frame. So I can get that. So this is going to be snug. I might actually need to shave that down a little bit, but you want to make sure that fits in beside there. I'm going to shave that down just a tad. But so the box is supposed to slide onto it like that. So now that I know where it's going to go, I can start building the frame and start building the box to go on it. And now I have these 8-foot boards that I'm cutting in half at 4 feet. And that's going to be what's going to make the box widthwise. So we have a thicker piece that we're going to go on the front and on the sides. So I'm going to cut that one now. So now I just cut these small pieces. So if we look, you want to leave a bit of space because you want it to be flush with the wall for the thickness of that face board that's going to come in. So again, this is just going to slide on the sides of the frame here. Nice. Are you ready to help, Adeline?
Yes, because I have these gloves, so I don't.
Those are your worker's gloves, right?
Yeah, they are my worker gloves, so I don't cut myself.
Thank you. Taylor, you're helping too, hey?
No.
So I cut it and it is a perfect fit. I am so glad for that. Good, so that is the face piece. So that's going to be the face of the box. And yeah, let's build the rest of the box now. Thanks, Adeline.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's unfortunate, but these are going to be not wide enough for this because this is a foot. And these are going to be about 5 inches joined together. So
I put all those wood on the piece of white chair.
That is an excellent job.
So you can cut all those pieces of wood.
Thank you. So what I'm going to do is shave off this edge here, because that's what I'm going to nail the face into it, wherever the face is. And then I'm going to put some wood glue and join these together. And then I'm going to have to cut another thin one down this way and join it on the back. So let's get gluing. One of the joys of working with kids, I was like, hey Adeline, where's my glue? She's like, it's in my room. And I go and I was like, I can't see it. And it was like behind her door, hidden somewhere. Just, you know, you gotta do what you can.
In my clothes drawer.
Yeah, in your clothes drawer, yeah. Okay, so I shaved off the front of that. So this is the top face. So I'm gonna put some glue on those and then hammer them together. There we go. So when I'm gluing, I'm putting it kind of on the corner here so that not only does it get a little bit of the glue in here, but it also gets it on the side. And I'm doing it on the rough side, so very minimal glue will actually leak to the smooth side. And this is a really good... Taylin's helping me, right, Taylin? Alright, here's my setup. Giving the fan to increase the drying speed of this glue. So this stuff's already dried up here, and then I tossed this bottom piece on here. So that's going to be the top of the case. Got some weight on it. Adam's drying her hands. Okay, one thing I didn't realize is so the face. So you want to make it so you can't see any joins on the actual side there. And I had measured my boards that are going to make the box that I'm joining. I measured them to fit the whole space. So what I did now is I took the sides I just put it there and drew a line. So I know that it'll fit with these on the sides now, because these are going to be the sides that hold it together. I left a bit of space, like I guess a 1/16 on each side, just to make sure that it slides in easy until the face, and then the face is going to be really snug. Okay, now you can kind of see how it's going to look. These are going to be the sides, there's the middle, so I'm going to hammer this outside. Do some glue and some finishing nails, hammer it in from there. Alright, there is the first joint. Okay, now it's starting to take shape. It's a bit wobbly, but I'm just going to hammer in the top, which is now on bottom, into there, and then we're ready to put the face in. Okay, there is the box before we put on the front. Alright. So, in order to not have any nails on the front, as per her request, I'm going to drill at a 45 to get the screw to pick in here. So I took out this one that I put in, because that's going to get in the way. I'm going to do that. Alright, so you can kind of see it peeking out here. I'll trace the outline with it. So it starts here and goes in there, so you're getting about that much of the screw into it. I'm going to try and get more on the next ones. I'm going to try and map out the angle a bit more, but here I'm going to try and get it so it's kind of more like this. I traced out, if you can see it, I traced out a little line to map myself out this time. See if that works. Alright, so face is on, and let's sand a bit and then get to staining. Okay, so if you remember, we had this on the wall and then we took it off. The reason is because now I see where the holes are that we're going to actually drill into. There's a couple missed attempts, but these are the holes we're going to drill into. So now I know where I can actually put the pieces that are going to stick out of here, and I know I'm not going to put any pieces here, because that's where I'm actually going to put, where I'm going to drill into the studs. Now, for the frame. So, I have to kind of stay away from going to the edges, and I have to stay away from the studs of where it's going to go in the wall. So I left myself a bit of space here. Go. Okay, so here we are. So I'm trying to line these up as good as I can. The X's are where I'm actually going to drill into the wall. So I don't want to put anything there because I want to make sure that my drill will actually fit to do that. But what I need to do now, I'm going to set them up, I don't know, maybe more like this. Make it about like that. Then the shelf will just slide right onto these. But I need to drill these all from the back. So I'm going to glue them and then come in through the back up into each post. And then onto the wall it goes. Alright, toss some wood glue in. And then just screw it in the back. I'm going to do that for 5 of these, and then it's ready to put on the wall. The easy way to do this part is to pre-drill. So stick it on, pre-drill the holes, then put your glue on. I'm going to let this run a little bit. Pretend that your sawdust shavings are seeds and give them to your children to put outside. Then just line it up with where you had your screws before. And then drill it in. Okay, here are the 5 supports that are screwed into the back. I put 3 screws and glue into each one. So hopefully that'll be enough. Okay, the bracket is mounted on. So all the supports are there, and it is level. Now, we just need to grab that and slide it on. All right, this is gonna be pretty strong. So what I've decided to do is, just to show how strong it's gonna be, I'm gonna do a chin up on it, or a pull up. Okay.
3 hours later.
Okay, so I built a brand new frame. I put a new one into the wall. The last one didn't work out too well. So here it is, and then we're just gonna we're gonna slide the box right onto it. That's what we're gonna do. So, the little part is sticking out here. Okay.
Woo!
It's on.
Nice and tight.
So there is a floating shelf. So take a peek from underneath. And then from up top.
Looks
And
good.
yeah, the board I chose was a little bit bowed. So this is gonna stick out just a tad here.
But it looks good.
But other than that, it just slides on. And then if ever you want to change, like it's not permanent, so you just slide off, and then slide back on if you want to change the color or make any changes. That's good. Jill got the idea from someone, I'll put the link down below, who gave her the idea. And then the measurements and stuff I didn't use because we have a different kind of set, but yeah, someone gave us the idea for that. So, hope you enjoy if you want to make one of your own.
And now I get to decorate up there. Yay!